It's almost like an escape for people. I mean, everywhere that you go, everyone seems to recognize this car because it has a double life. And that's what makes this car truly unique.
DeLoreans were manufactured in Northern Ireland from '81 to '83. Most cars back then, the '80s, everything was really boring and just kind of box-shaped and run-of-the-mill.
John DeLorean was a vice president of General Motors, but he had his own idea as to what kind of car people should have, what he referred to as an ethical sports car. So he started DeLorean in Belfast, Northern Ireland, which helped reduce a lot of warring between different religious beliefs.
You would have a Protestant and a Catholic working hand in hand, and back then that just never happened. But the car was plagued with production delays, and coming out in a recession contributed to the failure of the original DeLorean Motor Company.
But you know, if John DeLorean just held on for 2 years, it would have been a different story. The Back to the Future movie gave the car its new life.
Oh, well, it's a DeLorean.
The movie helped to bring the car new levels of awareness that it's just going to continue on forever.
This is my DeLorean time machine. You've got the flux capacitor. Of course, you got Mr. Fusion here. The top of it is a coffee grinder. The bottom of it is a hard drive cover from a 1960s era computer. This handle is actually just a battery terminal cleaner, and you can get them at just about any pet place. This piece right here, it actually came from a copier. I built it myself, and what you get is a 98% accurate car.
Lenny and I both own time machines. He is part one with the plutonium chamber.
And the lightning rod.
And the lightning rod. So we like doing events together. If there's something I can't do, I call him up, hey, you know, and we vice versa. We share the gigs. Like today at the Woodcrest Library. This car was not in the movie. It's just a replica. But anybody have any questions?
We all form this club together and we go to these events, Comic-Cons or wherever they'll have us. There's some companies that build time machines, but they're about 60 to 80,000, and I didn't have that kind of money, and I traded a Lamborghini for a DeLorean.
It's the only way to clean these things off.
I want to make sure every little thing matches the movie. So I started taking the car apart and spending more money into gizmos and electronics. At 88 miles per hour, I rigged a GPS system to actually activate all the flux bands so it actually looks like it's going through time.
They don't make the tires anymore. They're staggered tires, so to find a matching set is impossible. They tell me I'm brave for driving around 30-year-old tires.
This is a fun hobby. We get together with other DeLorean owners, and it's fun to drive and hang out with people.
We like to get together, go for a cruise when the weather's nice.
It's an iconic car, and so when I drive it, there's always someone wanting to take a picture.
It's almost like driving around with a supermodel on the roof of your car. You know, everyone wants to get a picture of it. It's crazy.
Mike, you gotta drive this. This is fun.
The car itself wasn't the fastest car in the world, but you know what? So what? I mean, if I cruise next to a Ferrari Brillanetta, guess what? They're looking at the time machine. They're not looking at the Ferrari. Even though he can blow me away, it doesn't matter.
I love being in the car driving it. I don't feel like I'm a movie star, but the car is the movie star.
A lot of people sometimes ask me, why is this your hobby? And I love the automobile, I love the industry, I love what it does for people. I mean, it makes people smile, they beam.